But okay, okay. I've had this video idea in my head for a while. So now that I'm thinking about it, you know, I'm on the game, I want to get this video out now because I'm just like, oh yeah, I should do a video on my thoughts about 2.5, and then it's like, oh yeah, but I'm not even on Genshin, and I don't feel like plugging my mic in, so yeah. Also, update, I got my account back. Not many of you knew my account was gone, but I got it back. So, not my Genshin account, my PlayStation account. God, I would have truly panicked if my Genshin account was gone. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, my thoughts about 2.5, aka my theory about 2.5, because last time I did a quote theory video, because I don't really think it counted as much of a theory, it got a good amount of views, at least for my channel. Good amount of views. So I'm like, why not do one for 2.5 if people give a shit? Seemed to give a shit about Conrad and what I thought could happen there, but anyway, not the case. So, Yae Miko, she's been confirmed for 2.5. Ya boy, after he dumped for fun on Shenhe, you know, he realized he's 66 rolls in. Not guaranteed, Yae Miko, but I feel it in my soul that there's a good chance I'm gonna get Yae Miko. Not gonna confirm it, but I feel like there's a good chance. February, baby, February. But anyway, she's been announced. Yae Miko has been announced. This is worldwide known in the Genshin community because, you know, all the iSims, you know, they all blew up. They were like, oh shit, she's finally here. Shit, fuck Shenhe, fuck Zhongli, Ganyu, Zhao, we're saving for her. And I respect you, my guy. Man, fuck these meta characters. We all know. We just want that. We just want that Yae Miko. But again, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, Yae Miko has been confirmed. So then that leaves the rest of 2.5. And here's my theory on what could happen. My theory. Not how fucking leakers be like, oh, it's just a theory though, and then proceed to read out the entire fucking leak. No, just like a legit theory. Although one thing, but since Yae Miko has been announced, you know, there's a solid chance we're getting some reruns because she's the only 5-star announced. And so here's my theory. Since last time we had the Lantern Rite, and this is the Lantern Rite update, another Lantern Rite, I'm thinking that after this update we're gonna have another, you know, party in a nation, right? Because last time we had the Windbloom Festival after the Lantern Rite, but now we have Inazuma, and Yae Miko has been confirmed coming out 2.5. So sorry, my mouth's too close to my mic. So your boy is assuming we're probably gonna get a party in Inazuma. Just a thought. We're probably gonna get a party in Inazuma. And what do parties / festivals mean in Inazuma? Yoimiya. She might get a rerun. She might very well get a rerun. And who else has not been rerun in a while? My boy Kazuha over here. Not why I have him on screen. I just have him on screen because. And Yae Miko is there, so who else to get a rerun but her best bud, Ball. Raiden Shogun, whatever the fuck you feel like calling her. She could show up. That would be cool. A lot of people really liked Ball, and hell, her sales just... So it'd be stupid for MiHoYo to not release her again. I honestly don't feel like her sales aren't going to be as high as they were before, of course, but a lot of people want her, and she is a really nice unit, so I wouldn't be surprised if this beast of a woman right here showed up again. Because I still think she's like S-rank character, if you ask me. S-rank support, and if you really tried S-rank A-rank DPS. I wanted to say S-rank so bad. But there's also a possibility Ayaka could get another rerun, but my coins are on Raiden, Kazuha, and Yoimiya. because, like, I'm just assuming we're gonna get an Inazuma festival, and Yoimiya is all about a festival. Hell, when she joins her party, she's like, "Are you gonna hold a festival? Are you gonna hold a festival? Are you gonna hold a festival?" No, I'm not. I just want you to do great pyro damage, alright? Damn, stop asking me if I want to hold a fucking festival. Well, that's not the point. Well, that is the point, but still. So that's who I think can get rerun. And fucking... Bye. But I don't want to say it in this video, because I hate the fact that it was spoiled. I would have loved for that to be a surprise, but I'm not a dickhead, and I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. We don't do leaks over here. We don't do those. But like, God, can I stop stuttering over my fucking words for 2 seconds? I honestly hope if Kazuha and Ball are getting rerun in the same update, we get something with them. I'm not talking about some fucking resolution with Ball killing Kazuha's friend, because dog, Kazuha's literally already forgiven her. Like, hold on, let me mute my mic and y'all can listen to this real quick. Where is his line about Raiden Shogun? I know I passed it. Here it is. Hold on.
I've asked myself this question many times since leaving Inazuma. Do I simply resent the Raiden Shogun because of what happened in that duel? Because of the lethal stroke she dealt my dear friend? I've thought about this a good long time. And I believe the answer is no. My friend died an honorable death in that duel, and the Shogun was not unjustified in her conduct. My dissatisfaction with her has its roots in the Vision Hunt decree. No one has the right to rob another of their hopes and dreams. Not even a god.
So as you can see, my boy has already forgiven Ball for killing his friend, which he hated. The reason he still hated her, because of the fucking Vision Hunt decree, and she abolished that shit. So the Vision Hunt decree is no longer, you know, existing. It's gone. It's finata. It's done for. So Kazuha and Ball, probably not on the best of terms, but they're probably on somewhat of good terms. And honestly, I know this would probably be a little weird, but I don't know. And I know Kazuha left the Vision at his friend's funeral or whatever, or his grave. But honestly, I would like to the story quest. One would assume we get a story quest like every fucking update. So yeah, I would like whatever story quest they're involved in to start with, like, you know, Traveler going over to Raiden Shogun for whatever reason, because I don't know, Yai Miko sent us there to, I don't know, drop off some of our fucking hentai and milk. And helping Kazuha try to master his friend's vision, because he was the only one who was able to reawaken it. And then that gives us, like, I don't know, some type of perspective on Ball and Kazuha's relationship. I don't know, that's like a personal thing. I just think that would be really cool. Like to just see Kazuha and Ball fighting, just like Traveler comes in, those two are just like at it, and Kazuha just like dashes behind Raiden with like fucking the Electrovision. That shit would be cool as hell. And that brings me on to another thing I hope for 2.5, which honestly probably not gonna happen. I honestly highly doubt it. But but remember, it's just a theory. I'm not gonna say what you think I'm about to say after that. I'm hoping this brings in delusions. You heard me, delusions, or whatever the fuck they want to call them. Like, I saw this one video about how delusions could get added into the game, and how the max level for characters is level 90. Although, as you can see, I keep my fuckers at 80 because I like to have fun in the game. I'm not saying if you 90 your characters you don't like to have fun. I'm just saying, like, keeping my characters, you know, mid-maxed. It just adds some challenge to the game. That's why I do mine. But this one guy was saying, why is it only 90? Why are there level 100 enemies but not level 100 characters? So I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. And then he's like, well, maybe when delusions get added to the game, we can finally cap them at 100 with some new resources or whatever, and and then fucking we unlock the delusion perk, and then we get a whole new moveset and a whole new design for our characters. Maybe not a whole new design, but a whole new moveset and a whole new something. And like a whole new like vision element and shit. And that's how they could incorporate that. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds really cool. I hope that comes to fruition. And I'm not saying that's exactly what might happen, but this is just like a hope. It's a fantasy. It's not. It's like good chance it's not gonna happen this update. But like, Jesus Christ, I just had to swallow a burp. but it would be really cool if we got like delusions and like Kazuha was the first character to get one. Although I know a lot of you are probably in the comments like, well, why would call I don't know something second vision? Who cares? Like, I just think it'd be really cool to have Kazuha have extra gameplay, like, and you can change between Electrovision and Animovision. That would be really fucking cool. Like, and I could see like his moves changing up too. Like, I would love a change in like alt and elemental skill. Like, that would be really cool. And like even though I don't have C6 Kazuha, like, but imagine you had C6 where it gets infused with Animo, and but instead it gets infused with Lightning now or Electro. That would be cool as shit. Like, there's just so much potential with this, and hell, maybe fucking delusions or whatever don't come this update. Maybe Kazuha and Ball training together, and Ball is teaching Kazuha how to master the Electrovision. Maybe that could like hint to that shit coming eventually in the future, and like Kazuha being like one of the first ones to get it. But honestly, I feel I feel like I can feel 1,000 of you bitching in the comments saying, I feel like Child, if anybody, would be the first one with this perk, because he was the first one ever shown to us with, like, good delusions. And the only other person we've seen with a delusion that changes them in any form was La Senora, but that bitch dead. And she probably ain't coming back for a while. But... And even if she was playable, I don't think I think we wouldn't even get to play as her delusion, because her delusion turned her into a giant-ass butterfly woman. Like, okay, well, Child's turned him into a fucking Gundam, but he also had a second stage. That the Gundam was his fucking third stage, so Child's could just be, you know, the one where he has that little mask thing on his face, and, you know, his clothes are black, and he's got Electro. Like, I think that would be really cool. So, like, so, like, I could see that being what happened with Child, and I could see, like, his alt changing from, you know, the Riptide shit, you know, where he has the spear, and he just, like, hits everybody, or the fucking AoE attack. Instead of that, he has the Gundam form, and he just, like, shoots up in the air and then slams back down, and everything in a 20-mile radius is absolutely wrecked. That would be cool. He does that little dash thing he was doing in the boss fight, like, pew pew pew, like how Zhao does and shit. I could see him doing that if you hold the dagger attack this time in his Electro form. Dude, I'm getting so hyped talking about something that couldn't even ever happen in the game. Like, maybe it could happen eventually in the future. There's a solid chance it's not happening next update, because I feel like if it was happening next update, like, there would be no escaping the fucking spoils on that. I honestly feel like it. But it's a dream I have. But like, and oh my god, the potential for Traveler. I don't know. I've already said what I think is gonna happen to Traveler eventually, all the way in Conria. If you haven't seen that video, it hasn't been too long since I've uploaded it, so you can go through the channel and scroll through that if you want to. But I can just see a lot of potential happening with delusions, second visions, or whatever the fuck I want to call them. Whatever gameplay they might add with fucking shit like that. Like, I can see so much potential potential, and it would be so cool if something like that happened. Like, I'm honestly, like, this, like, honestly, I'm talking about, like, fucking things further in the future of Genshin now, more than 2.5. I already set my thought on the reruns of 2.5. But, oh, and another thing, before I end this video, because the video is getting kind of long, I was really insisting that there's a good chance Ayaka would be rerun, 2.5 along with Kazuha, Yai, and Ball. But then I thought about it. There's a solid chance Ayato might get announced for 2.6. If there even is a 2.6, we could skip straight to 3.0. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, Hoyo has hired more people, so that means, you know, higher production. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Ayato gets announced for 2.6, and then Ayaka gets her rerun. I would not be surprised. And yet again, there I go again. You know, talking about the future of Genshin and not 2.5, which I want to say is around the corner, but it's really not. We still have this week and next week for the Shenhe banner, and 3 more weeks for the Zhongli and Ganyu banner. And, like, look, I know y'all are Power Dash Shields, but I'm gonna be honest, I just want Yai to be here already, dude. I want Yai to be here already. And I want Zhao to leave already just because he's too fucking tempting to roll on. I don't want to waste my pity, bro. Come on, Zhao, bro. Don't do this to me. But anyway, that's not the point. I've rambled on enough for this video. Like, that was just my predictions on what could happen for 2.5, and I'm good chance I'm gonna title this video Theory for 2.5 and Beyond, because, like, there was a good chunk of this video where I'm not even talking about 2.5, I'm talking about shit that can happen beyond 2.5. But I hope all that made sense, and I wasn't, like, absolutely jumbling my fucking words, because I know I trip over my words a fucking lot. I do it a lot. But, hey. Yeah, that's all I had to say about the new update and shit, so, I mean, if you guys have, like, anything else to say about my theory, anything to add on to my theory, or anything to debunk my theory and say, hey, dumbass, that couldn't happen because this, feel free. I know there are a lot of people who are quick to jump on my ass in the comments, so, go ahead. But, if you like this video, you know, I think we all know what I'm gonna ask, so how about you go do what I'm gonna ask? Alright, like, do me a favor. I'm a small channel trying to grow. You could do me that solid, please. But, anyway. That's all I had to say for 2.5 and beyond, so thank you guys, and goodbye.